Hi everyone, Demo here, and we're in my garage as you can see, and it's actually not too messy as far as garages go, and as far as my garage has gone. We need it to be perfectly clean though, because we are starting the move out process. We are not starting the move in process yet, but it is time to get everything ready. We're actually starting to box stuff up, clean stuff out, and so our plan is to get this garage clean first, so that we can bring all boxes out and start putting them in the garage in like an organized fashion. And there's not a whole, there's junk, there's shoes and junk over here that we need to go through, but my plan right now is just to get the garage totally cleaned out, spick and span, so that we can start packing up our house and stacking things in the garage. It's wild that it's actually time to, start moving out of this house. It's really weird, and everyone goes through this every time you move ever. Like, it's a bunch of emotions. Like, you're excited about the next chapter in your life. You're sad about leaving the old chapter. But overall, it's usually a positive thing. Then you're also stressed about how much freaking work it's gonna be. Like, so much. We've been here for, like 5 years now, which isn't a long time, but we have 3 kids. And so there's been a bunch of changes, a bunch of stuff. We actually just took like 5 car seats to be donated yesterday, because we had like the baby car seats, like the buckets, and then we had like the booster seats, and now none of our kids use car seats. Our youngest is almost 8 years old. So like, we haven't used them. They've just been stored in the garage. So we've actually been working on this garage a lot. I need to clear all this stuff out, or at least organize it better. It's weird though. A lot of emotions moving out of this house. We've loved this house. Our kids have really grown up in this house. When we moved here, they were so tiny. I think we need to pick that one, and we'll eat half of it. See, because the rest of it's so good, we need to cut it in half.
Ew.
So we'll take that one inside.
I want to pick this one.
You already did pick that one.
Oh no.
That's okay. It was ready because it came right off.
Can we pick all of them?
You can pick.
It's not the orange one.
Yeah, you can pick these 2. These 2 are ready.
There we go. We got tons
Job.
of tomatoes.
Yep. Lincoln.
Oh.
Oh.
We got an orange one.
Dang it.
Dang it. Hi. I got it right the first time. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. I don't like it. He just like sucked on it. It's still orange. It's not ready to pick. Look at these ones. They're ready. I bet that's heavy.
I think it is. It's got some stuff in it, but not much.
Dad.
Wow, how do you do that?
I just step on it.
That's amazing. What'd you hurt? Did you hurt your hands? Let me see. You're okay. Did you cut your knees? These rocks are sharp. Yeah, you bumped your knee right there.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
And now they're huge and not cute anymore. They're still cute. That's just crazy. We did a lot of kid raising in this house. Okay, enough with the sentiment. Let's get to work. This used to be regular cardboard. It's soaked in Humvee oil. It smells good. So, found a lot of cool stuff that I hadn't seen in a really long time. This is one, you guys have been asking about these actually. Who knows what these are? Think back to like a year ago. Oh, there's just another hoof. So These are really cool. They're hand-painted tiles, hand-painted in Mexico, and they were in a big like mosaic on the abandoned mansion when we bought it. It was on the outside of the house, on the back of a fireplace. A really weird spot that you didn't really see. But anyway, not something that we wanted to leave on the outside of the house, but it was really cool and I wanted to save it. So I like spent tons of time chiseling all these off. I broke a few of them, but I have all the broken pieces, so I will be able to put them back, kind of glue them all back together. My plan is to, I don't know, put them on something and maybe hang it in the garage or hang it somewhere where we can see, maybe the barn. I don't know, something cool, but I wanted to save those. So those are all still there. A lot of people, I have seen some people asking, what happened to that? Are you putting that back on? And a lot of people thought I threw it away. I kept it right there. All the tiles are there, so I need to probably get some box and like wrap them all up so they don't break, so I can put that into something when we actually move in. But got those cabinets cleared out, shelf cleared out, this thing cleared out. Probably just leave this here. And then found a lot of other cool stuff I hadn't seen in a while. That was the Humvees, a little wheel chalk. Pretty cool. Actual like legitimate old Humvee wheel chalk. And then I found this whole box, been sponsored by Dollar Shave Club for a long time, and I forgot I had so much stuff, so we got all this stuff that I actually use. If anyone wants to know if I actually use the products that I talk about, here's your answer. I'm actually really excited about that, and this episode is not sponsored by them. Also, some other things I'm really excited about. Found this muskox shirt, really cool. And then this is something I'm really, really excited about. O-lights. A whole freaking box of O-lights. These things are actually pretty cool. I use O-lights and they were sponsoring me for a while, and so I have just tons of O-lights that they'd sent me. And I only actually still used like, I don't know, maybe 10 of them. I have them on some pew-pews and I have a few like that I have in my truck, but I forgot I had like these other like 15, and it's been over a year since I've seen them. They all still are charged up and everything. So anyway, these are cool. I forgot about this thing. Look at this thing. I don't know, like this one's a little overkill. Don't know if I would actually use it just because it's a really weird shape for a flashlight. But it also still is charged up and working after sitting here in a box. I bet, man, I don't know the last time I did an Olight sponsored video, maybe 2 years ago. But anyway, those are cool. And then a bunch of parts for them and things like that, so you can mount them on things. And then I found all these. Off the ranch, can't show this kind of stuff. Those are wind chimes. Yeah, you hang those in the tree, make beautiful noises, really peaceful when the wind blows. That's what those are. Found a cool knife and some paracord, like a paracord bracelet, and like some wire for, it's like basically a wire saw is what it is for cutting stuff. Put that right there, and later when I have time, we'll build my survival kit in the back seat of this truck. I'm pretty happy. We got 1/3 and probably the worst third of the garage cleared out because it had the shelves and stuff. I'm gonna go empty this. I feel pretty good about the work, so I'm gonna go empty the truck. I won't have that much more junk. And then I'm just gonna sweep everything out, and then I'm gonna start stacking all the stuff that we're keeping in a nice, neat, orderly pile over there. This moving thing, it's gonna be good. Got one bay done at the garage. Now just have the other bays and then the entire rest of the house to pack up. And the barn. Oh, shh. And the car shop. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be something. Let's just make this disappear right now. Ah, yeah, that's way better. Okay, now let's do the rest. Let's sweep that, move stuff I need, and do the rest. Thought that would be more dramatic. Violence. Demonetization. God, I thought that would go way differently. I just wanted to get the air out of it because it's obviously a bad basketball, but it holds air really well still. Garage. Whew! Dang, look at that. Spick and span. So started piling stuff that we are keeping or moving over here, and I tried to get the Corvette kind of pushed as far on that side as I could so we could pile all around it over here. Have some things I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with. Give those away. That's my friends, need to get it back to them. That's for the Mod Deuce. I took those out of this F350 because I put in all the rubber mats, which for what I do are really nice, but I'm like, do I throw those things away? They're brand new floor mats, but I like the rubber more. I mean, I went and like replaced them with rubber ones because we do so much dirty stuff that I was like, I don't want my carpet being muddy all the time. Do I throw those away or do they have value? I don't know if it's like worth trying to sell them or giving them away. I don't know. Or just hold on to them. Do we just store them? But I will tell you, I have a piece of me that likes holding on to everything. Like it feels bad to throw stuff away or like get rid of things. And Meredith hates clutter. And so Meredith wants to get rid of anything that is not actively being used. Anything that is of no use to her, she's really good about being like, hey, let's donate that. Hey, let's throw that away. Let's get rid of it. And I'm like, but what if I need, that desk lamp from college in some years in the future? I might need that desk lamp. And Mary's like, then you'll buy another desk lamp. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like $6. Maybe I should just get rid of it. So I'm trying to be better. Meredith has, she's been working on me for about 15 years now with that. And I am better. If it wasn't for her, if I had married someone just like me, we'd have a lot more stuff right now, folks. That is for sure. But garage is clean, ready to be loaded with stuff. So the big news is coming right after a word from our sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon is co-founded by Ray J. Raycon provides innovative earbud designs at prices that don't break the bank with lots of unique colors and patterns. I like using my Raycon earbuds when I work out. I listen to Little John, gives me that extra pump, and unlike other earbud designs that I have tried, I can listen for hours without feeling uncomfortable or feeling like I need to adjust them.
Matt, you in here?
What?
Oh, you into working out?
Yeah!
Hey, can I shoot a bullet through the fob tone?
What?
Can I shoot the fob tone?
Okay!
Oh, really?
Yeah!
Thanks, man.
Raycon just came out with their new everyday earbuds with an improved rubber oil look and feel and really nice gel tips so you get a perfect in-ear fit so you can really get lost in Lil Jon's music. Raycons provide 8 hours playtime and a 32-hour battery life with seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design. The earbuds also come with built-in mic that allows you to easily take calls at the press of a button. Christmas is approaching soon, and these would make the perfect gift for a friend or family member who would enjoy a combination of quality, comfort, and style. Raycon earbuds start at about half the price of other premium audio brands, but they sound just as good, plus they come with a 45-day free return policy. Click the link in the description below or go to buyraycon.com/offtheranch to unlock exclusive deals up to 20% off your order.
So Matt, what is the big news? The big news is that we're moving out, which you probably could tell by this video, but the part you don't know is that we're actually moving out very soon because, drum roll, we sold this house. This house is sold. Contract signed, done. It is done. And we have to move out pretty quickly now because it's in the contract that there will be other people in this house in just a few weeks, like less than a month. Which means we gotta go, which is why we're starting to do all this, and which is, we've been looking at that big abandoned house on top of a beautiful hill for like 2 years. And for like a year and a half, we've been knowing that we were gonna live in that house. And so we've been dreaming about this forever, and it's finally here. So, nerve-wracking. We're freaking out because we have so much stuff to do in so little time. But yeah, we don't have to list our house and like have tons of showings anymore. We actually found one of our friends who was looking. They have a lot of kids and they wanted more room, and so I was like, hey, got 10 acres. I actually played a trick on him. We were at gymnastics. I was watching my daughters do gymnastics, and I was sitting there, just me and the other moms, like 6 p.m. gymnastics class. And these moms were all just jibber jabbering, you know how moms are. And I was sitting there playing on my phone, and I overheard one saying they were looking for a house with some more room. And I was like, hey, I know a place. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah. She was like, it's for sale? I was like, it's about to be, not on the market yet, but I have an inn over there, and I know them, and I know they're about to list it. And she was like, really? Tell me about it. I was like, oh, the cutest, most beautiful little house you've ever seen. And she was like, man, I have 5 kids. And I was like, oh, plenty of room. There's like a whole guest apartment in the house. She was like, really? I was like, yeah. She's like, connected? I was like, oh yeah, right above the garage, and it would be perfect for your teenager. And she was like, wow. But then she was like, Matt, I kind of want some more outdoor space. And I was like, this house, it's on land. It's on acreage. Beautiful land. Beautiful, beautiful land. And I was like, I know that your husband is big into projects, right? She's like, yeah. And I was like, and he does them in your garage right now and it's pretty annoying? She's like, yes. And I was like, there's a barn. He can do all of his projects in the barn. He stays over there, keeps your garage nice and empty for cars and stuff. Bikes, kids' bikes. She was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, and you have chickens, right? And she's like, yeah, we have like 20 chickens. And I was like, well, you're in luck because they have a chicken coop and they're gonna leave it. She was like, oh my gosh, wow. Well, can you put me in contact with the owner? And I was like, sure can. Done. She was like, I don't get it. And I was like, it's me. And she was like, she didn't think I was very funny. I thought I was hilarious. So anyway, we got to talking, was just kind of joking at first, and her and her husband came over, checked out the house, and they were like, yeah, this is perfect. When are you moving out? And we were like, August. And then like August came around, we were like, well, like September. And then we're like, okay, look, it looks like it's gonna be pushed back a little bit more because we can't get air conditioners. We couldn't find freaking air conditioners for our house. Like, it wasn't like we couldn't find the ones we wanted. We couldn't find any because of this shortage stuff. You can't find anything. But anyway, back in like September, we were like, look, we just need to sign a contract that'll make us quit pushing it off. And so we said December on our contract and we signed it. That was a few months ago. We thought we for sure would be ready. Now we're a little nervous, but I think we're ready. So anyway, December, we have to be out of this house because it's in the contract. And they are moving in. A family that we know and we like. Our kids all like go to the same school and like they play sports together. So it'd be really cool to have like a family that we're friends with so we can come back and have dinner over here and visit the house that, you know, we love so much. So it's cool, but stressful. So soon, the Off the Ranch will be moving off this ranch very soon. And we're gonna take you guys through the process. We're gonna be vlogging it and keeping the camera there, and I don't know, it's fun. And it's one of those things we vlogged. That's when we actually started the vlogs, when we moved into this house, which is crazy. We were like moving stuff in over here, and that was when I decided I'm doing a vlog, and I started the vlog. And it's really cool to look back at those memories and see how small my kids are and how just different Mare and I were. Like, I mean, I look like a baby back then. There was a lot less gray back then, and my kids were so tiny, and it was just different. We had a different dog back then, like totally different. And I want to be able to do that again, you know, 10 years from now. I want to look back and say like, gosh, remember we used to live in that house with the chicken coop and the barn, and we had Demo come with us, and my oldest kid was 11, and now all my kids are super old. It'll be crazy. Lots to do. I am kind of excited about this moving thing because I found like 4 things in the garage that I had been looking for. The sun's doing some weird stuff to the camera. It's beautiful. Oh, there it is. I found like 4 things in the garage that I've been looking for some of them over a year. I thought I didn't have them anymore. Which means when I start cleaning out this whole barn, I'm probably gonna find a lot of really cool stuff. So that will be one positive to this whole moving thing. The negative is I gotta figure out where all this stuff goes because I don't actually have anything set up over there yet. Like, the shop's not ready, the house is not ready. So I'm basically just gonna pack all this stuff up and then try to start figuring out where to put it all in the new place. It's gonna be interesting. I will promise you one thing. The next Off the Ranch video where I show you the house is gonna blow your mind. A lot of really cool stuff has happened. It looks like a house right now. Certain rooms are like pretty much done. I think actually we have like a few rooms that are completely done. Floors, trim, everything ready to rock, which is crazy. So be sure to check back on the next Off the Ranch video where we take you into the house that you've been waiting so long to see. Thank you guys so much for going on today's journey, on the last 5 years journey with me. I really appreciate it. And it's really fun to have you guys there with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Oh.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.
What is all up here?
Oh, there's the dynamite. I've been looking for you.